Right now, sitting 5th as New Orleans wins the tip for Brooklyn. Here's Cam Thomas. Thomas looking to shake Zion. Thomas could not, but a foul. Zion sprinting back. Schroeder able to evade. Bridges a clean look. Not that time.
You're seeing, though, how quick the Pelicans get back in their transition defense and get into the rotations.
Offensive foul called on Zion there, and that is going to be number 2.
It'll be Cam Thomas. Right back to Larry.
You got to get number 1 a touch. You got to get number 1 a touch.
And he's
There's your touch.
forward. There you go.
Here's your touch. You go 2 or 3 times down, Zion doesn't touch the ball.
You know, he's so young, and the Nets may not have a pick this year, but he could almost look at as, okay, he's your pick for next year to continue to develop and get healthy. There's Williamson into the paint, soars to the cup.
And that's what's so nasty. I mean, he's standing up kind of straight, crossing through. You don't know what the summer's going to bring. You don't know the offseason, the preseason, what things look like.
Daron Sharp, the rejection of Williamson. Here's Thomas reversing it in. Lead the way for Brooklyn. Bridges has 7. Thomas finds Schroeder wide open. No. Williamson spins, kicks. McCollum. The floater is good. Brooklyn with as many turnovers as field goals made. A 9-0 New Orleans run and another Nets turnover, their 10th. Dennis Smith Jr. comes back for the steal. I've done the WNBA for 11 seasons now. I can't think of a louder arena. In the corner, Finney Smith gives it up. Bridges off to Schroeder. Short on a 3, long rebound. Zion. Feels like there need to be some sort of injection in order to get me to be able to do that.
Okay. That's too much.
But I like, 3 to 5 days of scruff.
Yeah, I feel
that.
like you normally point out people's beards.
Look, final minute of this first half. Alvarado drills the 3 from Dennis Schroeder. Zion able to snare and finish. Outstanding grab from Zion Williamson. Zion with the size, muscling through and finishing. Zion with the size, muscling through and finishing. As Willie Green was talking about before the game, he really can hit any shot and score from anywhere on the floor.
Against anyone.
A key point. 22 for Cam Thomas on 8 of 13 shooting. Zion leaves it a little short.
They lost in the play into Oklahoma City, but really started to come on later in the season. And those steps are, they lost in the play into Oklahoma City, but really started to come on later in the season. And those steps are ones that the progression has come with these young players.
Williamson for New Orleans. He did start this second half. Something the Pelicans do. Williamson able to fight through and finish.
And I guess the more important question is, who's your favorite?
Oh, gosh.
Honestly, though.
You know, I have so many amazing partners.
No, that's not an...
Najee Marshall looked like he might have traveled. Zion screaming to the rim, couldn't finish, but Valanciunas can. Difference game in shot clock. Zion to the corner. Marshall short. And the Nets can hold for a final shot. Distant.
And I've talked about this a lot. I think
Thomas gets fouled by Williamson. It's at the largest point per game increase year to year in the NBA. Williamson banks it in. Nice delivery from Marshall. Marshall looking to shake Finney Smith. A tough task. Williamson again. The force, the speed, it's uncanny.
Yeah, and just how quickly he gets off the ground. I mean, there's so many aspects.
Marshall lobbing it up. Oh, my!
shown here tonight.
It's true, and really, rather than using the phrase slow start, it should just be saying, just didn't score often early in the game because that wasn't what the game was offering. He was distributing and making an impact that way, and then he turned on the scoring and hasn't stopped. As Johnson comes to the bench here.
Keep giving yourself a chance. Pressure on the defensive side, get some stops.
Zion draws the foul, and Zion Williamson's going to shoot too.
What we've been discussing, the fact that this New Orleans team has 28 assists, no one with more than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. And the shot distribution too is fairly balanced and equal. So yeah, Zion, he's the name. Brandon Ingram.
Here's Zion again going to work with the touch. Zion Williamson. 15 rebounds for Sharp now, 6 of them offensive. And Willie Green is still at to have his starters in the game.
Yeah.
Williamson.
What it means is they're continuing to try and work their way up in the Western Conference standings.
Yeah.
So you imagine he is not taking.
And every game matters so much. New Orleans feels like they've cemented their status on getting out of the play-in, but Lonnie Walker says, let me get this up. J-Ron Sharp, an athletic attempt, and that will do it. The final score, New Orleans 104, and the Nets 91.